Hello everyone, I am Saranya from the Department of Graphics and Creative Design. I am working as Assistant Professor in Dr. S.S. Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science. Now I am going to share some few words about web application development using Ajax. Introduction to web application development. Web application development is the dynamic and ever evolving field that encompasses the creation of interactive and function software application accessed through web browsers. From simple website to complex enterprise system, web applications serve a wide range of purpose, catering to diverse user needs and business requirements. At its core, web application development involves designing, building, and maintaining software that runs on web servers and is accessed by user over the internet. Unlike traditional desktop application, which is installed locally on a user's device, web application leverage the power of the internet to deliver services and functionality directly through a web browser. Next is Ajax. Ajax stands for Asynchronous JavaScript and XML. In a nutshell, it is the use of the XML HTTP request object by communicate with server. It can send and receive information in various formats, including JSON, XML, HTML, and text files. Ajax is not a programming language. Ajax is an efficient way for a web application to handle user interaction with a web page, a way that reduces the need to do a page refresh or full page loaded for every user interaction. Ajax is a new technique for creating better, faster, and more interactive web application with the help of XML, HTML, CSS, that is C sharp, and JavaScript. Traditional web application versus Ajax application. In traditional web models, an HTML request results in a full page refresh. The web server processes the request and returns a HTML page to the client side. During HTTP transport, the user is unable to interact with the web application. In an Ajax web model, the user requests a new content using XHR, XML HTTP request and respective contents object will be retrieved and displayed dynamically. In an Ajax web application, the user is not interrupted in interaction with the web application. This is one of the example for a traditional web application model, Ajax web application model. In traditional web application, the browser client have an user interface. It requests a HTTP request. The server side system which stores the backend processing and data store will give to the web server. It transport the request and it responds to the client system using the HTML and CSS language. Next is in Ajax web application model, the browser client and server side system, the browser user interface request using the JavaScript to the Ajax engine. The Ajax engine requests the HTTP request. Next is go to the web or XML server. The XML server which can store the data store backend processing, it responds to the web server. Next, web server gives the response to the Ajax engine using the XML data. The Ajax engine transfer the data into the user language, that is using the HTML plus CSS data. Browser that support web apps using Ajax. They are Mozilla Firefox, Netscape version 7.1 and above, and other Gecko based browser, Opera web browser version 8.0 and above, including version of the Opera mobile browser version 8.0 and newer. History of Ajax. History of Ajax. The term Ajax was publicly used on 18th February 2005 by Jesse James Garrett in an article titled Ajax, a new approach to the web application based on techniques used on Google Pages. By using a number of existing technology together, including HTML or XHTML or CSS, JavaScript, DOM, XML, XSTM, and most importantly, the XML HTTP request object. Ajax XHR is used all the time in web pages. It is still the primary way that JavaScript in a web page makes an in-page request to a server. Ajax was made popular in 2005 by Google with Google Suggest. Google Suggest is a way Ajax to create a very dynamic web interface, which you start typing in Google search box using JavaScript, sends the letter off to a server, and the server returns a list of suggestion using use of Ajax. Ajax allow web pages to be updated by exchanging data with a web server behind the scene. Examples of Ajax: it can send and receive information in various formats, including JSON, JavaScript object notation, XML, HTML, and text files. Simple example: request header information, request XML files, retrieve server data with PHP, hypertext preprocessor, and ASP active server page, retrieve database information. Ajax application. This is one of the example for Ajax web page layout. HTTP request object. The XML HTTP request object is used to exchange data with the server behind the scene. The XML HTTP request object is the developer dream because you can update a web page without reloading the page request data from the server after the page has loaded. Using XML and DOM. DOM is document object model. XML is markup language. The DOM allows you to program programmatically extensible markup language, read, manipulate, and modify an XML document. Thank you.